So this makeup look is inspired by Julianne. I'm going to leave the picture up here. And her simple approach to skincare and makeup. It's a very polished, understated look, and it's really about skincare first and then makeup second. The goal of these videos is not about really imitation, but it's about capturing the same sort of essence and makeup look that she wears. So Julianne Moore is known for her fair porcelain skin. Then she uses more of like neutral and cool tone products. She has naturally beautiful green eyes. It's really focused around light coverage and soft definition. And it's a restrained sort of elegant look. She always starts with well-hydrated skin, and again, like I shared just before, like it's all about skincare first. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a list of her products that she uses listed down below, along with her makeup products that she uses. I'm not gonna be using probably any of the same makeup products that she used. I'm gonna use my own, and I'm just really recreating this look. So if this makeup look interests you, then continue watching. So the emphasis is on nourishing and glow rather than anything too heavy. So all of you fair skin redheads, this makeup look is definitely for you. So she has very fair skin. I would say it's probably her foundations are somewhere in the ivory. I was able to find that she does use the Hourglass Ambient Light foundation, which is a beautiful foundation. It's a very radiant type look, and you will notice that the light will just kind of bounce off of a foundation that looks like that. What I'm going to be using is the OG foundation today, and this is in the shade 125N. Just for some context, I already have my brows done and I have my eyes primed, and I just did a simple wash of color all over my lid. I went in and used the Patrick Ta palette. I used these light two colors here on the warm side, just right across the top, just to kind of give it a wash of color after they were primed. Okay, I'm loving this foundation because you can go in and just put it right where you need it, and I'm gonna go in and apply that. So OG creates like a skin light finish. You can see as it's going on, it's very light. I start from the middle and kind of pull it out. We're definitely going for a skin light finish. And just kind of touch up any problem areas that you might have. So she has a very understated aesthetic. It's not too heavy. So you can see I'm just really going in and applying the foundation where I need it, and it's not too heavy. So she uses an Hourglass concealer. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use this serum concealer from Skin Mimetics, apply it where I need it. And that may have been a little too much. And this is just gonna kind of lift and brighten my under eye. I'm not too familiar with anything that she's done, any movies or series that she created. I've always been impressed by her and just like her natural beauty. And she's never really overdone it. She just always keeps it very natural and soft looking. Very classy look. She is a natural redhead, that much I know. So for all you natural beauties out there with your red hair, this is definitely a makeup look for you. Okay, and you can see that that just kind of just really seeped into my under eye. It doesn't look like it's too heavy. Even where I put it sort of heavy, like it just really blends into the skin very nicely. She uses the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and so she uses a very light hand and just fills in the sparse areas in her brows. Nothing too heavy, not too overdone, and really put like a light color. She probably uses, I would say either a taupe, or she uses like a dark blonde maybe, or a medium blonde, and a brow pencil to go in there. I used the Cellmetics today in cold brown, and I just went in and filled my brows in earlier. Her real name was Julianne Smith. Changed her name because there was an actress that already had the name Julianne Smith. She has a lot of freckles, so if you're somebody who has a lot of freckles on your face, this is definitely a makeup look for you. She does not cover up her freckles, she just really lets them pop through. So again, it's a very light, unmasked look. She uses the Shiseido lash curler. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use this one here. This is from Surat Beauty, and I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes. So if you have mature lashes and you're finding that they're not curling or they're not staying up, I'm just gonna share with you, if you go in and start curling your lashes at the root area, pump it 5 times and hold, and then go to the middle part of your lash and do the same thing, pump it 5 times and hold, and then go to the very tip of your lash. It's just gonna give your lash a little bit more lift. So if you've been struggling with that, that might be a way to help you get your lashes to stay up. And that will just kind of open up and brighten up the eye. Okay, so in this picture, she used like I would say it's like an aquamarine color type greenish blue that she used, and she just used a liner across her lid. I'm gonna go in with this Wonder Skin. This is in the shade Olive. It's an olive color. So it's a little bit deeper. So it's gonna be that shade, which goes probably really pretty on her light green eyes. It's gonna go right across my lash line, and then I'm gonna smudge it out. These waterproof liners from Wonder Skin, like once you put them on, they do not budge. So if you're gonna go in and do it one eye at a time. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna do the waterline first, just to kind of blend in that lash. And then I'm gonna go above the lash and just kind of dot it across. Then I'm gonna take a pencil brush and just smudge that out. So when you're done, it should look something like that. Okay, let's go in and do the other eye. Here you go. And I never think to use anything different than what I normally do across my lash line, which is usually like a soft brown. But so this is just another opportunity to, if you have a green pencil or a different color pencil, to go in there and just try something a little bit different. I know we all have a collection of makeup that we have our go-to makeup, and then we have that makeup where we have it, but we just don't use it. So I always feel like doing these celebrity recreations is an opportunity for us to go in there and just try something a little different. Okay, mascara. She uses a brown mascara from Dior. I'm gonna use this one here from Wonder Skin. This is a brown, and that makes total sense because she's super fair. And sometimes if you go in there with anything too black and too dark, it just will kind of make the eyes look too hard. And we want it just to be fresh and clean looking. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna wiggle that at the root and lift it up. Okay, so you can see how just using that lash curl, it just really did lift up that eye a lot. Even if you have a slight hood, that will help with that. Lately, I've been leaning more towards using brown mascara because it just does, it looks softer on the eye and it's less aging, I feel. Okay, so those are the eyes. Yeah, she uses Living Libations Lip and Cheek Tint. I'm gonna actually use, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever, and I'm just gonna go in there and add some blush. I'm not gonna use a contour at all. She probably is way too light to do a contour on. If she does use it, she probably just uses like a darker powder, maybe a couple shades darker than her natural skin tone. So I'm gonna go in with these two colors here, and you can see that this palette is very well loved. I'm almost embarrassed to show it to you because I use it so much. And I'm just gonna put some blush high up on my cheeks. That's just gonna brighten and lift up my face. Just using a cream blush will just kind of melt into the skin as opposed to laying on top of it. And then for her lips, she just used a clear lip balm. Fill in my lips very gently with this lip pencil, and it's the shade Soar. And I'm just gonna very gently run that over my lip just so that they pop a little bit. So I'm gonna use a lip balm. I'm gonna use this Chanel. This is in shade 116. And it's a very light, balmy type lipstick. Now I feel like I got a little heavy with the blush, so I'm just gonna tap at the edges a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. Let me go fix my hair and I'll be back to show you the end result. So the purpose of these videos is not for me to go in and try to look like Julianne Moore. It's to just go in there and recreate a different makeup look using some of my products that I probably haven't used in a while. If you did gain any value from this video, please consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye, everyone.